This was Marlboro sophomore Colin Hennessy last November, scoring the winning goal in the Central Mass Championship. This is Colin Hennessy now, training with the U19 United States national team. It has been a quick ascension for Colin, who only started playing field hockey a few years ago.
I started playing field hockey in the 6th grade, middle school. I saw that it was I thought it was a really cool sport. I liked hockey, but I couldn't skate well, and it was like a cool alternative. My mom played field hockey in college for Syracuse, and so I wanted to try it, and I went ahead and did it, and it went well, and I played well, got a lot of goals, so I just kept going with it.
2 years in, he knew that this was a sport he wanted to pursue and play as much as possible.
I think by the end of the seventh grade field hockey season, I realized I really enjoyed the sport, and I went to a couple clinics where other guys were playing, and I wanted to keep training with them because it was more intense, and I got a better workout and the skills were better. So I wanted to keep improving my skill base so that way I could play better in games.
Like most kids playing sports, he followed in the footsteps of one of his parents.
So she was not on a scholarship when she went to Syracuse, but she tried out for the team freshman year, and she got on the team, and the next year she got a scholarship and she kept playing, and she stayed up and she was a starter and left D. And then she became a high school coach, and I went to her practices as a young kid, just sitting on the sideline. And I don't know, I kind of grew up around watching this sport, and I thought it would be really cool to try it out.
Colin has a crazy schedule that causes him to travel once a month to train with the team.
So right now I have practices once a month in California, and they're all kind of deciding whether I go to Europe in the end of the summer, or if I get chosen for the team that will play Canada and Mexico next school year in September.
The only option to play in college is to go to Europe, which Colin has not ruled out.
So the problem with college is it's NCAA Women's League, and they don't have men's teams that I would be able to play on. My options are either to go to Europe, which I've talked to a couple of European colleges. I could assistant coach or be a practice player. So I've talked with some colleges about being an assistant coach, or also just being a practice player at like a D1 school that would give me good competition.
Regardless of where he ends up, Colin has a bright future. And who knows, someday one of Marlboro's own could be representing the U.S. in the Olympics.